Games, Palace of Love, and we are nearing the end of the regular season, week 16, and we got the Sunday Knights going up against Jeremy Samuel's Logs. Jeremy Samuel, the only human in TOL history to go 16-0, was not able to complete the pure brilliance with the Super Bowl win, but still 16-0, first time ever. But this is TFO, the fuck knows, and so that feat has never been done in this league, will not be done in this league, as no one is undefeated. But McCarter with a nice strike, but then a strip right across the center, and the Knights are able to fall on it. And so just like that, they get the ball at the Logs, 40-something. Here comes Rathman with a nice plow through for a big 8.5 yards on the off tackle. Double back set. This time they're going to plunge up the middle. No, they're going to fake it, and big old Paul Bunyan is there. Brings him down on that play, and all back to the line, and they're going to go back with the original play. Is it going to be enough? It will be. He was just across the line to get it. They like this double back set here. They really like this play, and it's a good one. And so that time it picks up 12, so it's averaging 8.5, 12. Really pushing. Now we get some motion, a little something different here. They're going to run to Gump. Gump fires forward for 5. So they got 2 run plays to Gump, 2 to Rathman, or Rathman, I guess I should say. I'm used to Rathman, seeing him in that position, running something similar. And looks like we've got ourselves a heavy rush battle here, and Gump is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. This time they're going to give it to Gump the other side. That play rarely works too well, so it's 3rd and 12. Now we're in the gun. We're going to see our first pass out of these bastards. I lied to you. They're going to punch it up for Rathman, but Rathman will not be able to get it in. And so it's going to be a field goal. Pretty easy field goal, but let's see if they put some pressure on. They do not, and it is straight down the center. So they do capitalize off of the McCarter fumble. Dodge Caravan is going to kick it deep, reasonably deep. McGee there at the 17, avoids the first wave, cannot avoid the second, gets out to about the 28. So let's see what the Logs can do here. They're going to plunge up the middle. Oh, and it's a double. What? I mean, there were 2 horrible things there. 1, that guy looks slow as shit, so I assume he's injured. And then 2, a fumble again. So the God's smiling on the Sunday Knights, but H. Pincardo says, I don't think so, motherfucker. And he wants to come through. Wow, he is bursting through the line there. Looks like he's shifted into excellent. Gump, I believe that was, works hard to get back to the line of scrimmage. So now we see our pass. He's got 1 man deep. He's going for him. Oh, and he pushed it too far. Had him doing jumping jacks in the end zone. So now they'll settle for a much tougher field goal. Let's see what they do. Right on that Tecmo dust. Oh, and the dust was kicked up from the snap. And it is wide. Caravan could not connect. So the Logs will retake over at the 20. Oh, and look at that play get blown up there. The guy fighting off a double team and coming through. And this is the play that destroyed him. So McCarter, oh man, and they got 3 runs to McCarter. This is brutal. He's got a little bit of green, but he ain't going to get the first. So it's a 4th and 10, just like that. Logs are clearly going to have to rely on the pass if they want to have any success in this game. Reasonably good deep kick out to the Mule Cat. He stands at his 16, gets 1 block, who's quickly overwhelmed, and brought down at the 27. Here's your double back set. Here's the plunge up the middle. No. Oh, what a play. He dove at his feet. He jumped up and knocked the ball down. And again, that center nose tackle combo. Man, the line is letting the Sunday Knights down. It is 3rd and 18. This time the line holds, but he goes, oh, he forced it into coverage. If you're going going to do that, I would have thrown it deep. But it didn't really matter. All the yards lost could not be made up. So they're punting away. McGee is back there, way back there, and it's a yard deep touchback. Lucky for him. Okay, we've got the offset formation for Wack. He's going to pitch it to the horribly slow McCarter, who does a couple of dances and does nothing. God, is this both heavy rush? All right, at least these guys are passing. He's got a man wide open across the middle. It's super slow McCarter, who does get the first. Man, I don't know. I thought the angle there looked a little short, but they're quick to move the chains. Didn't want anybody questioning their decision. At least the line is holding, and McCarter once again can't make the catch. 2nd and 10. Double back. Oh, he's going to avoid the diving man. He's got the dump off. He's going to find McCarter there. McCarter able to make one move and pick up the first. Man, they've worked hard and they're still in their own part of the territory. 4 wide. Wack's going to wisely take it himself. A little tuck and run. He's not super speedy, but he's able to pick up 10. Again, that looked just a little short. Much better play calling here. Here comes Jackson. Now Jackson has some speed, and he plows forward for 12. He's only got one run play, but that's the man you want getting the ball. He's got him. He's got him. To Leon. Touchdown. Now what a nice drive. The struggling Logs able to make a couple plays to McCarter work in a couple of other superstars. Wack and Leon. And Jackson, and they kick it through, it sneaks by, and it is good. So it's a 7-3 game. Shitty little kick from kicker. Gum stands at the 18. He's their RB1. He makes a couple of nice moves and gets out to the 45. Now we go in motion. Going to be that handoff play to Gump. He's getting a lot of action. Plows forward for 6. Nice first down. Heavy rush. You got to stay ahead of the chains. They're going to throw. They do have a man open, but again, the line cannot hold. And check out my Dingleberry. Comes right in. He wants to take it himself. He's got speed, but it does not matter. And it's another 3 and out for the Knights. The offense, after that first drive, has just stalled. And it's way too deep there. So the Logs with 2:04 left. This looks like a decent play. Let's see if they can do anything. It's going to be a pass. Everybody's pretty well covered. He's going to throw an INT. The one thing you couldn't do, they toss it to Pork. Talk about some pork right there. Gets it at the 29. So Gifted. Oh, but oh, flavors. Man, that fake handoff up the middle has been their bane. So many sacks off of that play as the line doesn't hold. It holds this time, but everyone's well covered. Cannot get the INT back, but again, it's a long 3rd down. Let's see what 150 does. He's going to bunch up and then throw cross court. Good throw. That was a great decision to run up and then toss it across the field to Ratman. Keep the chains moving on a 3rd and 19. Lot of pressure. Oh, should have been picked. 2nd and 9. The Logs dreaming of going in with a 1-point lead. And he's destroyed. Did you see the swim move there? He got around the outside guy and then chopped him down with a great open field tackle. Let's see what happens here. He's trying the same play. This time he sees green. And what a good decision. F-150 rolling, baby. He was in Raptor mode on that one. And he came plowing through, and now they have the lead. There is a bit of pressure, and it's blocked, so it will only be a 2-point lead, and you feel like in this kind of slow, relatively lethargic game, that might be enough. Here comes McGee. Pretty shitty return. 28 seconds. Can't envision the Logs doing much here except for coughing it up. does. He coughs it up. What a tragedy. Walk is just, his last two possessions have just been atrocious. And let's see if they get the bonus points. It's right up the middle. They need a block. It is not. And, oh, man. Battle of defense. Dodge fucking Caravan. Kicks it through. 3 seconds left. You got slow-ass McGee trying to do something. Gets destroyed at the 27. Let's see what they do. They're in the spread. More chance of an INT return here than anything else. And it's another pick. And Walk goes to the bench. Head shaking. Refs, coach screaming. Will they put in the sub is the only question. 3 throws, 3 INTs. And that costs them. And once again, the Knights are going to get the ball. This time, at least, they're going to have most of the field to go. Look at this return, though. Look at the return of Forrest. He just keeps running. I lied when I said most of the field. I thought for sure they were going to stop him at least their territory. Forrest with an unbelievable return to get to the 30. They leave everybody open, and he finds him. That's a touchdown. Oh, and things go from bad to worse for the Logs. Doug Quailman. Great little play by F-150. Drove right up to the line and then fired right as he was getting tackled. Maybe called him in the grasp. And you don't even feel like the Logs are going to put up 19 points today. Deep kick to McGee. He stands a yard deep. He's dreaming of getting to the 20 and fails. I dreamed a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living. McCarter in. 6-yard pickup there for McCarter. Double back set. Gonna plow forward again. One guy holds the line, and McCarter is able to at least squeak out for a first down. Here's the offset. It's the pitch. McCarter will follow the path. Well, read well, but he did get around the outside guy. I assume he's not the starter, but at least his backup stats are something. Lot of pressure. Does fire it off. So Walk with his first completion since 3 INTs. Does so under duress. Didn't have enough time to think about it. And he's going to fire it deep. Ooh, that could have been picked. 2nd and 10. Here's the pitch. McCarter does have some blockers out in front of him. Gets a nice block and fights forward for a first down. This play sucks. Oh, but his guy picks up. What great poise. But again, a pick. Walk is just making the worst decisions. 4 INTs in the last 6 throws. And here's the pitch to Ratman, who's weaving and diving. Picks up 5 on that play. Can't complain about that. Now they're going with the throw. He's got a lot of pressure, and he's going to lose it all. Flavors is back. 3rd and 15. Let's see what happens. They did have one huge 3rd down completion. Got some pressure. Oh, man, the Logs need a pick themselves. It's the only way they're going to score on that short field. Walk just cannot be trusted to drive the distance. Oh, and you thought that was going to be a blocked punt, which could have been a turnaround they needed. Instead, it's a massive kick to McGee. Bumbles out to the 30 and brought down at the 33. Let's see what the Logs do here. They're going to keep it. He's going to have the little dump off. Leads Tom McCarter perfectly. And McCarter picks up 12. At least they've gotten rid of their fumbleitis that they had at the beginning of the game. That's a plunge up the middle. Terrible call. This play has not worked well for them. Does have a dump off, and he leads him into coverage. Oh. If only he sat down in the zone. See what they try here. He avoids a diver. He's going to lead McCarter. This play has worked great. 14 yards. on the waggle. Now everybody's spread. Gonna have a deep guy. Man, he totally misread that. Had a deep guy wide open. Second down. Needs some points. A lot of pressure, and he gets destroyed by Al Snow. So it's 3rd and 19. Again, they're 4 wide. This play has not worked well. Does have a dump off. He needs to take it. He finds McCarter. Unlikely he gets the first. He does not. A field goal is not what they're going for. 4th and 2. As long as they don't plunge up the middle. Oh, and it's the off tackle, but it's called to McCarter. And the Knights escape, giving up no points. Here's the pitch. Ratman destroyed in the back. Well read by the D. The Logs D has given up almost nothing in terms of yards. Oh, just when I speak like that, Gump on the shittiest run play picks up fucking 40. Look at all the divers! And he gets down to the 13, and there is your dagger. Because even now, a field goal puts this game out of reach. Called play at least. They need a fumble. They need an injury. They need a little something, something. An INT return for a touchdown. But they're going to give it to Tina, and she's just going to waltz in, and that is going to be your game. Hot-ass motherfucking Tina. From the F-150. Man, they blow through the line. Did you see those guys fall backwards? That was cool. Although I hate that fucking field goal set up, but it is what it is. Alright, here comes McGee. So the crying has begun on the sidelines. Tom McCarter trying to do a little something. Hasn't played absolutely horrible as a sub, but you can't help but just think of his mistakes. It's a tough sport. Gonna try to fire it deep, and it's another INT. Speaking of playing horrible. Walk. Deserves to be castrated at the end of this game. Some pressure. Oh, he does run by him, but the other guy is able to stop him right there. The nose tackle's been able to put good pressure, but it just has not been enough. A lot of coverage with a man over the middle, but Pincardo's, again, that line coming in. You would think from the stat sack it would be a closer game. Can they get us any sort of safety? Oh, and they chop him down there. 4th and 25. Let's see what happens. Now the line holds well there. Pretty deep kick. Almost touching the rafter. McGee, hoping to get to the other side. Does. Picks up the line is held. What the hell? He runs right into a guy. Who's he going to toss to there? Oh, now I'm rooting for him to get another INT. What's the TFO record? Terrible play. Called play again. So 4th and 16. Got several people open on 4th and 16. And he finds Jason for the TD strike. Where was that play all game? Where was that defense? They were hungry. They were going for the sack and said, fuck giving up the score. Nobody guarded on 4th and 16. So we'll see an onside. They need 2 miracle onside TDs with 1:26 seconds, and that ain't gonna work, especially when you give it to Bro Jackson, who looked fast as shit. I don't know where the hell he's been. Not featured in the lineup. Oh, nice chop down. Pretty much just hoping to hurt somebody here. Gives to Ratman. Bumps into a guy. And that slow keeps him from the first. 3rd and 5. Should be that FB open. And they do prevent the first. So they'll go for the long field goal. Pretty much need a block strip touchdown here. Looks like it's probably good. He doinks it in. Erasing all of the minuscule hope that might have been left. And it's a gigantically deep kick to McGee to the near side. He's picked up a condition. Making some moves he is. Needs to be a diver. Not. But brought down at the 49. Now they're just hoping for some point spread. Dreaming dreams of scoring in the last 38 seconds. Does have the dump off. Finds McCarter. McCarter with a shitty juke. Doesn't pick up the first. Same play. Oh, now actually going to give to Jackson, who hasn't done shit. Had one nice play. They never featured him. He looked slow as shit right there. Last play of the game. Gonna have El Leon open. Can they get a diver? And they do at least get a few points to walk out with something. But it was walks, 4 fucking INTs, and then 2 fumbles is what handed the game to the Knights. And they do get the blocked PAT. Oh, 5 picks. Oh, shit. 5 picks for Walk. That's just disgraceful. Erases the 200 yards. McCarter averaging 1.5 yards a carry. And that'll do it.